Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review of the tier 6 premium main battle tank, the XM1. So I've played a few games in this now. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So without further ado, let's hop right into the stats of this beast. So I believe it costs 3,250 gold if I can remember correctly, which isn't too bad actually. It's actually quite cheap for a tier 6 main battle tank, even though they're all around that price. So we're going to take a quick look into the history first. So as we can see, the XM1 is a prototype of the M1 Abrams, which would quickly become the ubiquitous American main battle tank. The XM1 had superior armour to the M60 series and a powerful diesel engine, enabling it to remain highly mobile in spite of its significant mass. Multiple XM1 prototypes were built. This specific version represents a model that was similar to the fully developed M1 Abrams. So it's an M1 Abrams prototype. That's what it is. It's a prototype for the Abrams, and you'll be able to see that from the armour. The armour is absolutely fantastic on this thing. So let's hop right in. So quick look at the stats first. As we can see, average damage 450, not bad at all. It's about average for the calibre of the gun it has. Penetration 440 millimeters. Sorry, it's all right. It's got decent penetration for a 105 gun. Obviously, the damage as well is on par with what a 105 millimeter gun would have. DPM, you've got 3,258 damage per minute, which isn't bad. Really does allow you to tear apart most tanks. Reload speed 8.29 seconds, not bad at all. Does obviously give you that nice DPM of 3,258. Obviously, once you start getting up to the higher tiers on the AFVs and tank destroyers, you've got like nearly, I think it was like 9,000 DPM, which is absolutely insane. So max speed 77.4 kilometers an hour, which is absolutely insane in this thing. I found that you normally won't really reach that top speed, if I'm honest with you, but going downhill and stuff, you will reach that top speed. And because of the weight of 61 tons, you can ram quite effectively in this thing, if I'm honest with you. And obviously, if you can get up to that 77 kilometers an hour top speed, which is absolutely insane, then you can do some nice ramming. 0 to 32 takes 5.16 seconds, which isn't too bad really. It does accelerate quite quickly for a main battle tank. Hull traverse 30 degrees a second, very nice. You can traverse nice and quick in this thing. It is very mobile, as it said there. The camouflage 10%. Not bad. Well, it's bad really, but it is what it is. View range 435 meters, not bad at all. Gun depression 10 degrees over the front and 0 degrees over the back. So do not try and depress the gun over the back of the thing. You have 0 degrees, won't work. You're gonna die. So just don't do it. Aim time 1.78 seconds. Very nice actually for a 105mm gun. If you want, you can put obviously your crew skills and stuff like that. And retrofits to get that aiming time down even quicker. And turret traverse 38 degrees a second, which is also fantastic. We're going to take a quick look into the ammo. This tank carries 3 types of ammunition. So your main one you're going to be firing normally is these armor piercing, fin stabilized, discard and stereo, so the APDS rounds. So obviously they're what you're going to be wanting to fire most of the time. They're probably the most effective against all kinds of armor, and they're the ones that have 440 penetration. You also have your heat rounds, which have 450mm penetration, so 10 more, a little bit more damage. They can roll a little bit higher. Aiming time a bit longer, and stuff like that. Obviously, with Armoured Warfare, you see the stats there. That's because of my crew skills and stuff like that. That's why my aiming time is 1.78. But normally, it would be, as you can see there, about 2.1 seconds. So it's still not bad. So you've obviously got your heat rounds. They do damage against thin armour and stuff like that, but against the Pleek and explosive reactive armour, this is just useless really. T72s and stuff like that, I've noticed you're just going to have no chance of penetrating them frontally with a heat round, unless you hit their lower plate in a very, absolutely perfectly. If you hit the upper plate or anything like that, you're not going to do any damage with a heat round, so just don't fire heat. That's why I normally fire APDS. As we can see, fire bonus 300% on the heat rounds, which is very nice. And you also get 300% on your high explosive rounds. Bonus module damage 25%, which is again very nice indeed. So then we're going to move on to the third round. You have your high explosive plastic rounds, which do, obviously the lowest they can do is 95 damage. 137 penetration. You're not going to pen anything really unless you hit it flush in the sides of the back with one of these rounds. As you can see, the aim time again the same, reload time the same, fire bonus obviously the same, and the penetration. Sorry, I can't get my words out. The damage is very, very nice. So you obviously do a lot more damage with the high explosive rounds, bonus module damage, all that good stuff, which is what you want to see really. So think of it as like an high explosive round from World Tanks, less pen, more module damage, more alpha really. So as it says, the damage and penetration depends on the angle hit only if the angle is below 60 degrees. So if the angle is is above 60 degrees, it's not going to penetrate at all, and it will cause damage even without a penetration. However, because it is a 105, if you hit things in the front, T-72s, Abrams, Challengers, even like Chieftain 900, you're going to be doing about 50 to 60 damage per shot really. Like honestly, it's around 100 damage you're going to do if you hit them in the front. You're not going to pen them obviously with that from the front. So that's the ammo, guys. We're going to take a quick look into the armor, which is probably one of the best points of the tank. So on the front we have 450mm on the front of the turret and 325mm on the front of the hull. So the front of the turret very, very strong, very strong. Obviously the higher tier ATGMs and the higher tier guns are going to be able to penetrate it. And the hull is obviously, if you look at the hull, the lower plate is quite thin. If you can hide the lower plate, you're fine, but you can see that it's still at a nice angle. But the upper plate is very, very thick. Good luck penning the upper plate. And the turret's going to be very, very hard to pen. You notice the kind of turret ring under there. That's a weak spot. Shoot there. And obviously the lower plate. The lower plate is still thick though, so that is something to be aware of. Sides of the turret, 256mm, so you've got nice thick armour on the sides of the turret. The side armour is where this thing falls short at 55mm, so just don't show your sides. If you angle even slightly, I'd say like that, obviously with armoured warfare, with the APDS rounds, if it's above 70 degrees you'll just bounce anyway. So, but if you do have an angle like that, you're just going to pen it. Just be very, very careful in this thing with your side armour. 256mm on the side of the turret is very nice. It means you can actually angle the turret. If you angle the turret like that, it becomes very, 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 very thick. So, what else? We have 60mm on the back of the turret, poor. 45mm on the back of the hull, poor. High explosive, straight through that. Monstrous amounts of damage, set it on fire, all that good stuff. So, obviously, consumables next. I carry of your standard, your spare parts, your fire extinguisher, your med kit, and your field rebuild kit for PvE. My commander there is just stuff to get, obviously my overall accuracy, ammo swap speed, view range, and in like crew stats and stuff like that. So, oh god, I haven't even put anything on these crews. So, yeah, I'm gonna put that on just because the high speed. Well, I'll show you the speed and stuff like that in some of the gameplay. As I noticed before, I've been playing a lot of Global Ops, and now the game's becoming a lot more popular. I've noticed a lot more people playing it. Already, and it hasn't even come out fully yet, so the queue times have decreased significantly. So that's something to look out for. If you are wanting to pick this game up, I would highly, highly recommend it. It's an awesome game. I've been really, really enjoying it. It looks like a nice camouflage. Obviously, the camouflage in this game are very, very nice as well. Obviously, these are your solid camouflages. But without further ado, guys, I think that's enough for the garage review of the XM1. Now let's get right into some gameplay and show you how this bad boy performs. Okay guys, so we have found a battle. We're playing Global Operations. So, as I stated in the garage, this thing is, honestly, it's a very, very nice tank. It's quite weird to come from World of Tanks where premium tanks cost so much, to come into this game and being able to pick up a tier 6 main battle tank for a very cheap price, if I'm honest with you. Even the higher tier ones aren't actually like that expensive compared to World of Tanks, so it's not bad at all. So now you can see the mobility of this thing as we head downhill. So you're managing about 50 kilometers an hour there, and as I said, that's probably what you're mainly going to be reaching on this thing, unless you're going like dead down a dead steep hill. And you can see the speed now we're climbing up the hill at as well. So you can also see we have 2,475 hit points, which is actually alright. obviously when you're being hit by, in Global Ops, the pillboxes, oh my god, I didn't realise, like, the pillboxes honestly are insane. They fire ATGMs or like javelins in a burst, so they literally fire like 3 or 4 ATGMs or javelins, whatever the hell they are, within about 2-3 seconds, and it's just absolutely insane, and they just rip you apart. Same as the airstrike, stuff like that. This was probably I think this was like my second game I played in this thing. Obviously, don't give me too much hate, because I haven't really played Global Ops. Well, I have, but I'm still obviously quite new to the game as well. So cut me some slack, guys. Obviously, once I get more experience, you'll be able to see in the gameplay that yeah, when I become more experienced, I'll be playing a bit better. So, as you can see, we're pushing up and we spot a tank. What is that? It is a T64. Put a shot into him. He misses us. So, as you can see there, he smokes us. I can see the mechanics of this game here, but wait until you see how close I get to this tank before he gets spotted, right? Look at that. Yeah, the smoke's very, very helpful. So, as you can see, though, shoot him. I go to ram him. Yeah, just bounced off his side, just scraped him. Putting shots into the back of his turret here. As you can see, the traverse speed of this tank. This other, what's it called? Shaking my turret there. The other guy's going to take a shot there, and he manages to take him out. So goodbye, Mr. T64 and the T72 line of tanks, guys. There's another thing I want to bring up. Eat a shot on the side there, nasty shot. The T72 line of tanks, which I've played against, are very, very nice. I haven't played in them yet. I've played obviously as the tier 5 premium one, but the B series and stuff like that, they can fire ATGMs and they're just insane. I just put a nice shot into them there, 506 damage, nice roll. These other tanks have been a nice help to me there, just sitting all the way back, letting me take all the shots. You see we've lost half our health there already, not good. He takes a shot, he misses us. We cannot get the gun depression, unfortunately, so we're going to push up and try and, as you can see here, guys, the armour of the thing. If you have to hit the lower plate perfectly. You can see I missed there. If you hit the upper plate on that thing, it's got the slabs of armour on the front, so you're not going to be able to pen it. As you can see there, I had a silly shot there. I could have shot it, so you see me wiggling my turret in frustration. But the upper plate of them things, you're not going to penetrate it really, especially with the first shot with all the armour slabbed on there. After the first shot, the armour disappears, and then you might be able to pen it if you're lucky. But you can see I aim for the pillbox there, put a shot into the pillbox. Requesting fire, because them things are so deadly. You got to be really, really careful when you're going in front of pillboxes, because them ATGMs are just, I think they're fired javelins, but they very, very strong, and they'll just take that. Especially now, they'll just take me straight out. But we do manage to take it out, so there's one less pillbox to worry about for the moment. Aiming for the other one. I know this bit's a bit boring. I'm just shooting pillboxes, but I don't really want to advance up if I know them pillboxes are still there, because they'll be able to rip me apart. So now we see the T72A come back again, put a nice shot into him there, and as you can see there, he bounces off us. As we stated before, guys, the frontal armor on this thing, very, very nice. I'm not going to be able to pen the front of his turret unless I can get a very slim shot just like that, perfectly, where we can hit it flush and completely straight, in which case we are going to be able to penetrate him there. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. I'm sorry for the people who commented down below, who I said I wanted to play with and stuff like that. I've been very, very busy, just making videos and stuff like that, so I haven't been able to play much of this game at the moment, if I'm completely honest with you. So I'm sorry about that. I'm going to get down to it as soon as I can. Once I've finished and I'm not as busy, I'm definitely going to obviously play with you guys and platoon up and stuff. But I'm really sorry I've been busy. So, as you can see now, we're on 840 health. The odds are in our favour at the moment. It's a very, very close game. Very, very close indeed. So, nice shot there. Yeah, as I was saying, guys, before I started talking about me being busy and stuff like that, I would really like to hear your guys' thoughts on the game so far. I want to say a huge, huge, huge thank you to you guys on 100 subscribers. I was at, I think it was 96 subs, and with that recent video, I'm now on 117. So a huge, huge shout out to all my recent subscribers and stuff like that. I'm trying to kind of do a giveaway So please like, comment down below if you would like to see a giveaway for my 100 subscriber special video, which is going to be coming out very soon. I'm working very hard to get a 100 sub video out. I'm thinking a compilation from World of Tanks. I don't know if you guys are feeling it. Also Armoured Warfare, just like funny moments and all kinds of stuff that I have with my friends. Like some one shots in the Death Star, artillery hits and stuff like that. If you guys are wanting to see stuff like that, or if you're just wanting to see some more Armoured Warfare gameplay, maybe I could do kind of a platoon nut with you guys. I kind of want to do that, and whoever kind of does the best, or not does the best, sorry, whoever can kind of message me. I kind of want to do like a challenge for it, to see obviously who can win the giveaway. I'm not sure what I'm going to give away yet, but I'm going to try and give something away nice and special for you guys. If I can maybe give you guys some gold or something like that, or even a premium tank on World of Tanks from the gift shop, if possible. So obviously just like, comment down below if you would like to see me do stuff like that. Obviously the subscribing, the commenting, the liking really does, it honestly, it brings me up. It really wants to make me make more videos for you guys. So while we're ramping away though, we did die unfortunately, but we're going to get right back into the action. As you can see there, top speed 52, the top speed was like 78 I think it was, but you're not really going to be reaching that unless you're going super downhill. But yeah, I cannot thank you guys enough for 100 subscribers. If I'm honest, a year or so ago I was at like 5 subscribers making videos, and I was still, honestly it's slow, and it's still slow, and I know I've got a long way to go. My next goal is obviously going to be the big 200. Honestly, I'm hoping we can reach it. I'm really hoping. I do like to make, the more subscribers and the more views I'm getting on these videos, and the more comments from you guys interacting with me, it just makes me want to make videos even more. So you can see now the Abrams, I've got to fight. The Abrams, obviously with a prototype, the Abrams' armour is very thick. As you can see, aim for a shot there, put one into his lower plate, and he puts one into us. But please guys, the amount of comments and stuff I've been getting, it's been absolutely fantastic. It's been, oh god, he's pushing us out. We eat another shot because that's actually shaking my turret. But the amount of comments I'm getting from you guys, it's absolutely fantastic. The amount of interaction you guys want to do, platooning up with me, wanting to do live streams, adding as friends, all kinds of that good stuff. It's just, it's really positive, and I want it to stay that way if I'm honest. And it's just been it's honestly making me want to make more videos for you guys and stuff like that. Especially my last bit, it's gone like 2,500 views at the moment, which is amazing. I've never hit that amount of views in my life, and hopefully it's going to keep increasing when as my channel grows and stuff like that. So as you can see, we're just ripping apart this Abrams. I've seen a lot. The most common tanks I've seen so far, if I'm honest, is the Abrams and the what's it called line. The Abrams and the T14 Armata line. They're the most popular tank lines I've seen at the moment. I haven't seen many challenges. I saw someone playing tier 9 earlier though. That was absolutely insane. As you can see, 425 health. That Abrams did dish out some pain for us. There's also a tank unspotted on the other side of the valley, which we cannot see. As you can see, we're spotted again. It's a bit of a risk here showing my side to the other tanks, which could potentially be on the valley. As you can see, the Leopard there just took a hit. But honestly guys, I cannot thank you guys enough for the amount of support you've been giving me over the past week or so. I just can't, that is why I want to give do giveaways and stuff like that for you guys, because you've been absolute stars if I'm honest with you. Thought we'd get the kill there, we don't manage to pick up the kill, the Leopard gets the kill instead. But that's another Chieftain Mark 10 tier 5 main battle tank taken out of the game nice and early. Well, nice and early, it's quite late stages now, but there's another one taken out. So we're spotted. What is that? It's the Abrams. Put a nice shot there across the map, as you can see. I'm thinking, oh god, I'm a dead man here. Trying to kind of back up behind this tank just to get a bit more cover. Just trying to put as much pressure on this Abrams as we can. Can we put another shot in? Yes, we can. And he goes unspotted. So the best thing to do on this game, I've found, if you are spotted and you are taking a beating, throw your smoke up and just get away. So like this, it would have been good for me to throw my smoke up now but I don't. And that Abrams, who just managed to put 2 shots in, got some sweet revenge on us and managed to take us out again. So now we're just going to have to wait for the respawn. The game's nearly over now, actually. As you can see, we are in the lead. Obviously, as you can see as well, people are new to the game and we're not too sure what we're doing, so the teams are kind of just going everywhere and just shooting everyone and stuff like that. But I'm trying my best, don't worry. Obviously, as I said before, as I get more experience, stuff like that, my channel, oh not my channel, sorry, what am I going on about? My skills and stuff like that in the game should advance and get a lot better. As you can see, there are friendly tank. If you saw them hit numbers, that was from one of the pillboxes, just absolutely ripping them apart. They're about 600, 700 damage done on them pillboxes per one, and they fire 3 or 4 shots at once. So you can imagine that can kill pretty much any tank if they manage to penetrate all of them. So, using the maneuverability to get back into the action nice and quick. Still in the lead here. Going to try and push up hard into this objective. And oh god, is that a cliff? Take a little bit of damage there, not too bad though. Unlucky, don't manage to put the shot in there. It's the Abrams again. He's kind of been my rival this game. The Abrams is probably the strongest tank on their team, along with this T-72 as well. I feel like I just got shot then through that building. I'm not sure though. But I'm just going to try and keep this guy tracked. But we managed to take him out. As you can see there, T-64. Not going to have much trouble penetrating him, especially through the large plate. Managed to take him out. As you can see, that airstrike just tore us apart. That was a friendly airstrike as well. Friendly fire is on in this game mode, and if you call in airstrikes over your teammates, it's, I know obviously he was trying to kill the other tanks, but he called it in right above us, so it literally took off 3/4 of my health there from that airstrike. So as I was saying, guys, please, I'd love to see your comments down below. Tell me if you're liking the game, what your thoughts are on it, and stuff like that. As you can see, the odds have kind of turned now. We're actually losing, so we need to get these objectives in nice and quick. See another airstrike coming in, so I'm going to try and back up just to get out so I don't die. So, as you can see, airstrike just wiped out that guy. 2 people actually. There's a nice shot there, and he managed to crack us 83 health now. As you can see, that the favours are in our fact, the odds are in our favour. Sorry. Very very close game though. 300 to their 280, so it's very very close. And I'm on 83 health, which is not good. So, but what can you do, eh? So we're just going to push up again. As you can see, another thing I want to talk about is the ammo cost. Obviously the Sabo rounds are what you're going to be wanting to fire, if I'm honest. Managed to take him out. So, yeah, they're going to be obviously they're most effective against all kinds of armour. So, but they do cost a lot more credits to fire them. They cost around 700. I think it was about 800 actually to use these rounds. Compared to the heat rounds and the high explosive rounds, like 200 and something. But obviously they don't do anywhere near as well against armour. So, victory there. We do actually have quite a nice game here. I found Global Ops to be probably the best thing for earning credits and getting your XP up and stuff like that, especially when you're in a premium tank with premium time, put gold insignias and stuff on. The amount of credits you can be, like I made 700,000 credits like a few games ago, and it was absolutely insane. In the Leopard 2A5 Ice, that was absolutely insane, with a gold insignia. But anyway, guys, that's this game really. So when we load back into the garage, take a quick look into the post game stats and see how we did. When it loads. Okay guys, so we managed to do 10,637 damage, 4 kills, 143 base capture points, 420,000 credits, 12,000 XP as well, 12,000 reputation that is. So, as you can see guys, that is how that tank performs very very well, quite a nice nimble main battle tank. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the review of the XM1 tier 6 premium main battle tank. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below for which tank you'd like to see next. Thanks, it's Error Prism, and I'm out. Happy tanking guys.